Championship Park is buzzing tonight in Irvine, California, as two teams separated by just a point jockey for seeding in the Western Conference. This should be a fun one. Both these teams are in the top 10 of the league in scoring. Expect a lot of offense tonight. In tonight's broadcast is presented by CISO Share. Thinking cybersecurity for your business? Think CISO Share. Welcome in. I'm Ryan Pierce. With me is Ryan Davis. Both these teams have an knack for finding the back of the net. Orange County's offense has been clicking lately, Ryan, but they've just had some bad luck when it comes to draws.
Yeah, in the last minutes of games, the defense have been giving up some goals, and those draws have felt like losses for Orange County. So they come in tonight trying to get a win and get back on track on the W column.
Yeah, most recently they were leading into the 90th minute against LA Galaxy 2, and they ended up drawing 2-2 last weekend, so looking for a little revenge there is Orange County. Some players to watch. Let's have a look at them. Your pro sport player to watch for Orange County is Aiden Quinn. This guy is a fantastic goal scorer. He's got goals in each of his past two games.
Classic number 10 can orchestrate, pass the ball, as well as get goals for his team. He's a double threat out there. Look forward to the number 14 playing tonight.
And for RGV, they don't have him in the starting lineup, but Michael Salazar has been on fire. He's coming off a 2-goal performance against San Antonio. This guy is so much fun to watch, especially in the box.
Michael Salazar is instant offense, whether coming off the bench or starting. He is a poacher of goals in the box. He's the leading scorer in this team with 7 goals, and if he comes on, he will have an impact tonight.
He's our pro sports player to watch for RGV. Orange County, RGV, get ready for the action. It's going to be a lot of fun. This Western Conference battle is coming up.
At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you.
New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade. The perfect blend of real ginger taste with a splash of real juice. Are you ready to taste Nirvana?
Hey, honey! Do we want to taste Nirvana?
Yeah, sure.
How long have you been sitting in my yard?
Since Tuesday. Try New Canada Dry Ginger Ale and Lemonade.
You give them an inch, they will take a mile. Just like that. Goal! Orange County. Oh, it's a world-class goal from Orange County.
From Championship Park, Ryan Pierce, Ryan Davis, thanks for joining us tonight. Going to be a lot of fun. Orange County against RGV, two of the top 10 scoring teams in the USL Championship. Let's have a look at the starting lineups for both these teams. And again, the starting lineups brought to you by Adidas, official merchandise of the OCSC. Let's have a look first at Orange County. Patrick McLean is in goal. A lot of talented goal scorers on this team. We talked about him. Aiden Quinn, a lot of fun to watch on the outside.
Aiden Quinn is going to come in from the outside and come inside and look for his forwards, Darwin Jones, number 17, and number 9, Michael Seaton, and look for them to have an impact tonight.
Coach Brandon Cloutier really likes Harry Forrester as well. as a great passer. On the other side, RGV, they've been playing some great soccer. They've lost only one time since March, and they are led in between the pipes tonight by Nico Cortiz getting the start, but this is such a balanced lineup. Malik Foster, they call him the Jamaican Messi. He's a lot of fun.
He's a lefty, he's quick, he's nimble, only 22 years old, already has 3 caps for the Jamaican national team, and oh, by the way, scored on his debut against South Korea. It just shows what an immediate impact he can have at a young age.
Gonna be fun to watch Foster. Like Ryan said, only 22 years old. He's tied for 6th in the league in assists. Tonight's Key to the Match are presented by Kimco Staffing Services. Change lives one job at a time. Kimco, expect higher results. For OC, you want a solid 90 minutes. Last week, they gave up a goal in the 2nd minute, and then in bonus time, they were great in between, but Coach Cloutier stressed that 90 minutes, they need to be good. So
many teams don't play the full 90. They start getting fatigued, and then concentration goes. Finishing the game strong is very important, just like OC encountered the other day. Have to finish strong and take care of the defensive end. And Coach Echeverry and company, RGV, you want to utilize that speed. They're young. They only have a handful of players over 24 years old. Tons of speed, but then when they get in that offensive side, they want to be patient and let the right player get in the box for the score. Correct. The speed of Malik Foster and Jesus Enriquez, they want to use those speeds on the outside and create goals for Ronaldo Pena in the middle. Look for this team to use their wings and use it often. RGV is 10th in the West. Just 1 point behind them is Orange County. They're in 13th. We're off on this Saturday night. What a great night for soccer. Irvine, California. Beautiful night. The mountains in the distance. And it always feels good when you're playing soccer and you're in June. It seems to be beautiful conditions right now. Like you said, the mountains, such a scenic atmosphere. Already attacking is Orange County. They're in their home orange kits. You saw Darwin Jones tied for the team lead with 5 goals. Trying to attack the box. That's Joe Emiko out of Indianapolis, Indiana. He's earned some time as a starter for this team. Solid defender will throw in here. Kevin Austin going for the long throw already. Up in the air. Header still in the box. And it's pulled down by the keeper, Corti. Now it's time for the Hoag Orthopedic Institute injury report. Not a lot to report. Christian Duke, he's been out throughout the year for Orange County. Coach Cloutier says he's only about a week away from returning, maybe a little more time depending on how he progresses, and there's no injuries, thankfully, to report for RGV. Orange County trying to control it. That's what we expect tonight. OC likes to control the tempo. RGV is a counter-attacking team. They'll try to get the steal and maybe push the pressure. Yeah, you try to play to your strengths. If you have good ball handlers like OC has, look for them to get on the ball and take their time and just sort of ping it around the park. And then like we talked about, that speed that RVG has, they will try to counter-attack against that possession of OC's and try and get in the box as quick as they can. The Toros have only lost once since March 29th after starting the year 0-3-1. They cruised past San Antonio last week. Orange County, they've tied or had draws in 4 of their past 5 matches. They haven't lost since April 20th. That was to Oklahoma City. They still have only lost 1 time since April 10th. They're off a 2-2 tie against LA Galaxy. 2 teams that like to score. They play in different ways, though. RGV, a fast-paced team. OC likes to kind of needle the defense a little bit. Well, we talked about what goals can impact a game. You talked about them having a great record the last 5 games. When you score goals, it covers up a lot of different problems you may have on the pitch. And RVG has done a good job of that lately. So has OC. Jones tried to break out for Orange County. It's played well by RGV. 4 players in the starting lineup for RGV that weren't in it last week in their 3-1 win against San Antonio. 3 of them are on loan from the Houston Dynamo. A couple of them, one being number 34, Eric Bird, another being 1, David Cabezas. Battling injury with the Dynamo. They're working with RGV here today. That's one of the pluses of being a feeder team. You get this incredible talent coming down into your system, and you get to work with them on a Saturday. Now, the problem of being a feeder team is lack of depth. Because the MLS team, this time being the Houston Dynamo, they will quickly snap up talent and leave you short-handed at the bottom. Sometimes OC and RVG experience that.
Ronaldo Pena also out there. He wears number 29 for RGV, the Toros. And then Eric Bird, number 34 as well. 4 players that weren't in their lineup last week. A couple of them making their debut with RGV today. There's a nice pass up the field. Here's Jesus Enriquez, scored last week, trying to go for one here. Dumps it off to the teammate as it's played well. And we may have, he's saying he didn't hit him on the hand, and the official will give the yellow card. A problem for Orange County. They lead the league in that category.
Yeah. In this instance, looks like the defender just couldn't get away. Sorry, it was Quinn, Aiden Quinn. As you see the layback here, a lovely layoff by Enriquez, and here comes the follow-up, and it struck Aiden Quinn, turned his back on the ball, totally inadvertent, and it looks like there's a penalty kick here.
What an opportunity for RGV early. It's got to be Pena. A chance to put his team on top in a game where we could see a lot of goals. McLean trying to distract him, bouncing between the pipes. Pena getting set, looking for his first goal with the Toros. He has a background with the Dynamo. Pena, the kick is blocked by McLean. He read it perfectly and now dives on top.
Well, great save by McLean. The big number 21, Pena, steps up and kicks it right down the middle, and McLean just made his body large. Here it is, the look again. McLean just using his feet. Excellent save, and saving the blushes of Aiden Quinn, who gave up a penalty, a harsh one at that.
McLean save number 17 this year, and I love the reaction from Pena. He knows he guessed wrong and could have put more into that penalty kick.
Yeah, golden opportunity for RVG, only 12 yards out. And Ronaldo Pena just could not convert.
Cabrera was trying to push there. And now on the counter is Quinn. Quinn, a rare mistake. He's been so good for, we talked about him a couple times in the top, so good for Orange County. He's got 2 goals in the past 2 matches. Just couldn't quite pull that arm back.
Yeah, it seems like he's gone back into that deep position again. And he's going to help out that defensive unit. He's going to play right in front of that back 4 and try to orchestrate the play for this OC team. With long balls and short balls, he's going to create the flow right here in the center circle.
And what's the thinking there, do you think, from Coach Cloutier? Why do you bring him back at that point?
I think just to try to maintain balance and possession for your team. To have that linchpin right in front of the back 4 gives you stability when you have the ball and gives you cover on defense.
Remember, it's important to note that RGV's had a couple players with Dynamo experience out there today, some recovering from injury. Alejandro Fumayor is on loan. So they got some guys that weren't on the team throughout the past couple of weeks. They weren't getting a lot of playing time. So it's kind of tough, especially in the beginning of a contest, to get used to a team that you weren't quite used to seeing on tape the past couple of weeks.
Correct. As this USL marathon continues, we're going to see coaches using more and more of their roster to give players playing time, give their top quality players some rest, and also give the guys on the bench experience, because they're going to need them down the line.
McLean aggressively comes out and drills that one away. He looks so good in goal. His 7th start, Patrick McLean, the 30-year-old from Los Angeles. Heartbreaker last week. He played phenomenal against LA Galaxy 2 and gave up that goal in the 90th minute. You know, he was upset about that. Already one beautiful save so far today, and a nice play there.
Well, I can tell you right now, if you have a penalty save in the first 5 minutes, your confidence is like through the roof. So for a goal to score on this guy tonight is going to be tough for RGV.
I'm sure McLean's heart was pumping and pounding on that penalty kick.
Yeah, but no risk, no reward. And man, the feeling that he has right now is euphoric.
Okay, here comes OC, an opportunity. Chris D'Amato getting a start today. Able to keep it on his side, and that will roll out of play. It'll stay here with Orange County. The Sports Clip 5-game flex plan is the perfect ticket program for your busy schedule. You choose the matchups you want to see for the schedule that works for you. Plans start at $95 per seat. Pick one up at orangecountysoccer.com.
Another long throw by Kevin Alston, trying to test this RGV defense.
Alston, one of the veterans on this team, out of 30-year-old, been on the team for a while now, as that one goes out of play. Going to be the first corner kick of the match so far.
As we see the left-footed dead ball specialist himself, Aidan Quinn, unlucky to get that penalty call against him. Also a yellow card. He's going to come inside here and serve up an in-swinger. Up comes the center backs.
Kick towards the back post, in the air and through. Orange County strikes first. What a goal for the home team. A beautiful setup and waiting for it right by the post on the far side for an early goal. Orange County going on top, 1-0.
Well, what a peach of a corner that was by Aidan Quinn, finding the big Jamaican himself, Darwin Jones, crashing into the box, a free header, and boy did he bury it.
Darwin Jones, goal number 6 of the year, and from the beautiful pass of Aidan Quinn.
Beautiful corner, in-swinger right into that 6-yard box. A center-back's nightmare, and the big forward buries it. Well, a penalty on one end, saved by McLean, and now OC go ahead through the corner kick. The game is on.
Like Michael Seaton got that one. Michael Seaton with the goal, so he's got 4 this year. So Seaton with 4 goals. And want to make a quick mention, the OCSC corner kick is fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now 83835 to download the app and begin saving on fuel. An early goal for Orange County, Michael Seaton. Kind of a fun story. Seaton, he grew up 13 miles from Portmore, where Malik Foster, who wears number 9 as well for RGV. So those two players growing up in Jamaica.
Jamaica is such a proud Caribbean sporting island, through the Olympics in the athletic team, and then soccer. It's just a way of life down there. And consistently we see talent coming out of that island, playing in the USL, playing in the MLS.
And a beautiful goal from Michael Seaton, number 4 this year. That's his first one that's not with his right foot, his first header that he dropped in. Don't think that will be the last one we see tonight, though. These are 2 of the top scoring teams in the USL Championship.
Speaking of number 9, we just saw Malik Foster working on that right-hand side a little while ago for RGV. He's a dangerous customer, nimble, quick. He can spread the ball around and create for others, and also get goals for himself. So the number 9s are the danger men here so far.
Kyle Adams, the captain, kicks it forward to Coronado. See how the Toros respond here. They've only lost 1 time since the month of March. Orange County has 4 draws in their past 5 matches. And when we talked to the very kind Coach Cloutier earlier this week, he said, so important they play a good full 90 minutes. They're great in stretches. He wants that full performance, so let's see what they do after getting the 1-0 lead.
Oh, great ball by Eric Bird, just switching the field there.
Throw in on the sideline. Bird on loan from the Dynamo. Trying to find some space. Cabezas. Across the field, Coronado. A little over the top and out of play.
Well, we see RGV spreading the ball around, trying to find some space, going from left to right, and then back from right to left. Excellent distribution so far. Just couldn't get the end product with Coronado's cross, but the intent is there for this team to move the ball around quickly.
So a big start for Orange County, as McLean had a save just a couple minutes in on a penalty kick, and then a goal from Michael Seaton. Ooh. Contact to the sideline.
Goal scored, the big Michael Seaton. Looks like Coronado and him with a collision.
Michael Seaton's got about 2 inches and plenty of muscle, I think, on Coronado.
Oh.
Yeah, some contact on that right side.
Coronado just turning around to try and find the ball and found Michael Seaton's shoulder instead.
Seaton, one of the bigger players you'll find on the offensive end for any team in this league.
And it showed on that goal as well. He made his presence felt in that 6-yard box and just out-jumped everyone and buried the header.
15 minutes in almost, 14-15. Plenty of action so far. It's going to be a really fun evening here in Irvine, California. RGV sending it forward. Good through pass to Enriquez, who scored last week. Orange County 3-3-6. Just 1 point behind RGV.
Excellent defensive sequence by OC there. It was a long ball over the top. And it seems to be like Kevin Alston just shepherding it out. Good read on his part.
Here's Seaton. Already 1 goal. Now Chris D'Amato urgently looking ahead. Forrester. Coach Cloutier said great words about Harry Forrester. Plays in midfield tonight. He says Forrester, if they kept a stat for it, would have at least a second assist, the second guy to touch it before the actual assist, on at least 50% of the goals this year. That was an estimate by Coach Cloutier. He thinks he is always in the middle of their score.
Yeah, the soccer, I mean, the pass before the pass
Yes.
is so important in this game. Sadly, there aren't many statistics that back that up. It's such an intricate part of this game. Setting the play up before the guy actually creates the assist.
Enriquez wanted an infraction, didn't get it. RJV gets it right back. Very patiently they work. Down 1-0. Fulmayor. He had 3 goals last year for the Dynamo as a defensive player. He's seen some action this year with RGV. Did not start last week. On the sideline, Coronado. RGV. They are 5th in the league in goals scored. Entering tonight, Orange County was tied for 8th. Here's one over the top. Here's an opportunity in the box. Settling and pulling back is Enriquez. Great recovery from OC.
Well, tricky ball across the box just now. Nobody got a foot onto it. Ended up to Cristomoto, and he couldn't control. But RGV doing a good job maintaining possession. Not being too hasty, waiting for the numbers to close in, to move up as a team. That is so important. In case the ball is given away, the team is right up on top of you, so you can't get a counter-attack. And of course, that means more numbers in the box.
A chance in the box, and that one's a little bit wide. An opportunity for Pena. Just miskicked it a little bit.
Well, Ronaldo Pena.
He had the angle, just couldn't quite get the foot on top of it.
Well, big Ronaldo Pena trying to make up for that penalty. Trying to go to that last post, which is good technique and a good idea. But just sort of got too much splice on it and went for a goal kick.
RGV has 22 goals this year. That's tied for 5th. They have that on 164 shots, which hardly cracks the top 10. So it shows they're very economic with their attempts. They take their time and they get good looks.
Yes, they do. They take their time and build up, as we see here so far. And when they get into the box, they're very efficient.
Here's a chance. Trying to pull it down was Cabrera. Wilmer Cabrera double team. He gets it to Enriquez. Enriquez with space. He'll pass across. And the kick is high.
Well, if Daniel Cristomato could get that done again, I think he'll do it over. Excellent bit of work by Cabrera. Here he is. And in the end, it was Malik Foster kicking it high and wide. But again, the build-up was there for RGV, showing their patience.
Malik Foster, they call him the Caribbean Pearl, the Jamaican Messi. A great goal scorer, 2 goals in the last 3 games. And had a shot there, just couldn't quite kick it through. He'll have more though. Important to note, and we haven't brought it up quite yet, that Orange County had that incredible year last year, the best record in the Western Conference, yet they still lost twice to RGV. The Toros just had their number last year, and they're trying to get some revenge this season.
Correct, just unlucky, and tonight is one of those nights where they're going to try to get that revenge. But they're going to have a tall hill to climb.
Yeah, this RGV team, 4-4-4. What an improving year for them. They only won 8 last year. They've already got 4. We're only about a third of the way through the year. Just 12 matches into 2019, the Toros have already scored 22 goals. That's over 60% of their 2018 full total. So a really strong turnaround, some strong progression for Coach Echeverry and company. Just really fun to see this team continue to grow.
You know, this is Echeverry's 2nd season in charge, and sometimes projects take a little bit longer than they can. You know, he has players coming back he can use, and now building some sort of structure, some sort of style. And now this RGV team has their own sort of brand, if you will. And the tiki-taka sort of soccer that they bring is really starting to show in this 2019 season.
Coronado to throw in. RGV has had a good majority of the possession so far, but it's OC on top after a goal by Michael Seaton off the corner kick from Aiden Quinn.
Again, excellent by Alejandro Cabrera, just shielding off his man, getting a through for RGV. So far, on this left-hand side for RGV, it's been Jesus Enriquez, who's been such a constant threat down this left-hand side, the number 11.
Yeah, the 21-year-old from Newark, California. He's already got 3 goals. We've seen him a couple times. He wears number 11. McLean, that big early save, and has been really tested since then. What an environment here in Irvine, California. The drums, the crowd, and now an opportunity. Here's Enriquez, trying to spin it in, and McLean got upon it.
Oh, great ball to Enriquez, and he puts it on his left foot. Trying to get a little dink there, but McLean, who is in fine form, just parries it over the line. And it's going to be a corner kick. And looks like Enriquez himself is going to take it.
Patrick McLean nicely played in his 7th start. Now Enriquez will give way to his teammate here on the corner.
Well, after you save a penalty, everything else seems very easy after that.
Number 34, that's Eric Bird. Low kick, up in the air. They were looking for the run on that one and couldn't finish.
Yeah, Bird just going for the low cross this time, looking for a flick on at the near post. But well read by OC, and they sort of snuffed it out.
I love that point you made. You made it right when McLean got that save. It goes for almost anything in life. When you face the biggest challenge first and you succeed, everything else seems easier. McLean looks like he's playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he feels, I mean, he's totally in the zone right now. The ball seems as big as a balloon.
Cabrera dumps off to Enriquez. He's had some chances. Enriquez fires right side, just past the outstretched foot of Pena. Oh, that was an opportunity.
Well, the big Ronaldo Pena is going to have to keep his eyes open because Enriquez is a constant threat on that left-hand side. You can't blink as that ball came flying across the box. The big number 21 couldn't convert.
Spun up the sidelines, little contact.
Seems like Eric Bird pleading his case with the referee and won the case as well. Will make a good lawyer.
Coach Cloutier was down there too. You always like to compare the way different players try to influence the officiating. You have the ones that yell and just kind of go by instinct. Then you have the ones like Bird who are a little more tactical in the way they'll try to work the officials.
Your personality after just 5 minutes on a soccer field will come out. Whether you're a quiet person, aggressive person, a fun person, it will come out on the soccer field. This game has a tendency to do that.
Izmir Pekmik is the lead official. Eduardo Jeff, Salma Perez, the assistant referees, and the fourth official is Daniel Radford tonight. So when you see a call you like, you know who to give credit to. As Forrester's whistle there.
But a heavy challenge by Harry Forrester.
Check out the new OCS merchandise arrivals for the 2019 season, including new authentic jersey players are wearing by Adidas right there in front of you at orangecountysoccer.com. A free kick here for RGV. I would say they've had possession for at least 75% so far.
RGV is setting the tone here, commanding the ball. Everyone is excellent ball handlers.
It was Michael Seaton, though, who scored within the first 10 minutes for Orange County off a corner from Aiden Quinn. RGV has been threatening since, like right here, but McLean comes out and pulls it in.
Well, a little variation on the free kick, playing it short to Coronado, and Coronado trying to dink it over the wing backs on that right-hand side.
Orange County, they're 13th in the West right now. Of course, tons of soccer left to be played. RGV, they're 10th, just 1 point ahead of OC. OC reversing field.
Excellent job beating that high press.
Beautiful pass over the top. Here's an opportunity on the far side. Orange County, their first chance since early on. Forrester, the cross, nobody home.
Well, that attack all started by Aiden Quinn, playing in that deep orchestrative role. After the press came and they beat the press, he dinked the ball, he pinged the ball over the top, and that started a lovely chance for OC. It just shows what they can do and what Aiden Quinn can do in that center circle with his passing range.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it between ourselves beforehand. Quinn is the kind of guy you would think maybe would play more midfield with his speed, but I think you make a great point that he's such a good passer. You like him on the outside.
No, if he can stay in the middle by that center circle, he has the whole field ahead of him, and that will definitely help OC out in their game plan tonight.
Seaton to Jones, Darwin Jones out of Chicago, trying to work towards the box. It's taken away by RGV. That back line's been tough. A battle on the sideline, aggressive play from Quinn, and he's going to be whistled. Aiden Quinn, what a year he's had. 5 goals, 2 goals in 2 straight games, as he works the sideline in a very aggressive player against Wilmer Cabrera.
Good job by Cabrera, just shielding off Quinn and earning the whistle, getting a free kick. Now Quinn is trying to plead his case.
Quinn playing lawyer that time, didn't win the case. RGV, very patient first half. Contact at midfield, and Quinn has whistled again. He's got to be careful. He already has 1 yellow card.
Yeah, correct. An early yellow card puts you under so much pressure. Aiden Quinn, playing in that position, is going to have to tackle and disrupt plays as much as he can. Here it is again, crunching tackle, and on the ground, continues to go after the ball. Referee just doesn't like the intent. He was going after the ball, but the aggressiveness was just past that bar, past that range, where referees get kind of concerned. No threat for another yellow card, but the referee making it very clear to everyone else he's not going to stand for that sort of aggressiveness.
Coach Cloutier, watching over his team. Took over as a head coach for Orange County in 2017. Led the team to a first place finish in the Western Conference last year. What a great guy to talk with. RGV towards the box. This is Foster, one of the most dynamic offensive players, and it'll be a corner kick.
Anytime there's room on that wing to push the ball ahead, they're going to look for Foster in that space. Good job by OC by shutting it down.
Yeah,
it's going to be a constant threat all night long as the number 34, Eric Bird, goes for another corner kick.
Bird had a short corner kick earlier. We'll see what he does here. He's got Foster, the dynamic 5'7", 22-year-old from Jamaica, to his right. He goes up top this time. Played out well by Orange County. Foster still with it, though, as he reverses field. It's Enriquez.
Look at the agility by Enriquez.
Enriquez may have caught Quinn. Enriquez goes to work in the box. Orange County down a player with Quinn up towards the sideline. And they catch a break as that one goes out of play.
Well, Quinn is taking a standing 8 count, as they would say in a boxing match. May have been caught in one of those sore spots. Seemed to have been inadvertent by Enriquez, but nevertheless, just as painful.
Maybe a bit below the belt, but I think Quinn will be fine. But you're right, though, that completely inadvertent there. I love the physicality, too. I mean, both these teams can play fast. They have speed, but they're playing very physical so far, and that makes for an interesting twist to a match. We thought that would go back and forth.
Yes, yes, both teams are coming out here trying to get a win. There's no draws here tonight. And that high press by RGV causing OC fits here.
OC, a big storyline coming in. 4 draws in their past 5 matches. They've been leading in a couple of those, including last week. They were up 2-1 against the Galaxy, and it ended up being a draw in bonus time. They're up 1-0 now off a Michael Seaton goal off a corner kick from Aiden Quinn early. Since then, RGV has threatened. They've looked good, they just haven't finished. Here we go, a chance, up ahead. Into the box, an opportunity, and a goal is kicked through. That's Darwin Jones. Darwin Jones, goal number 6, and he puts OC on top 2-0.
Well, just like that, the high press was there. They beat the high press, and it was the danger man himself, Harry Forrester, who just dribbled his first man and a left-footed through ball to Darwin Jones. Here it is. Here's Forrester, he beats one, and on the left foot just dinks it through. And Darwin Jones, the Jamaican, did the rest.
I want to double check, was that a right foot goal from Darwin?
Yes, it was.
It was. That's his first one this year. He had 5 previous goals all left-footed, so Darwin Jones getting that first one with the righty. His team's up 2-0.
So a first header by Michael Seaton and a first left-footed goal by Darwin Jones. The Jamaicans are putting on a display tonight.
Oh, there's some contact. Oh, we'll see what the officials say. That's Jones, who just scored the goal, and he's going to be tagged with the yellow card. That's 2 yellows already for Orange County, a category they lead the USL Championship in. Jones shows good sportsmanship and helps them up.
Well, Enriquez going after the ball, and Darwin Jones with an offensive pick in basketball. Just levels Enriquez.
And it looked accidental. It just was a matter of Jones, a sturdy player, as Coach Echeverry and company trying to get this comeback here. He's a sturdy player. It looks like the contact was inadvertent, but that's going to happen when you're that size.
I don't know. It looks like Darwin Jones took one out of the book of the dark arts there.
I'm trying to give my guest the benefit of the doubt here.
Darwin Jones.
I think you're the voice of reason here, Ryan.
Yeah, I think he would be proven guilty in a court of law if that went for trial. Darwin Jones with a forearm shiver, as they would say in American football terms.
So Jones has a yellow card. Quinn has a yellow card. That's their 2 leading goal scorers this year. Definitely a storyline to keep tabs on, even though RGV is down by 2. Something to keep in mind. That one goes past the sideline, and the Toros will keep it. Orange County up 2-0. Goals from Darwin Jones and Michael Seaton. And important to note, Harry Forrester was right in the middle of that last one, like Coach Cloutier says he does often.
Just a great assist. excellent vision. Good touch on the ball to beat the first man. And to have that vision to play that ball through one time was just beautiful soccer.
Here's Alston. Here's an opportunity. Seaton with it. Tries to go backside to Forrester. RGV played it well.
Well, OC are playing the perfect counter to what RGV is doing. They're beating the press and getting the ball into the 18-yard box and to their forwards in just 1 or 2 passes, and they're in on goal. That's one great way to beat that press, because if you push high up, you're going to be thin at the back, and you're going to have those 2 forwards zoning in on those last 2 center-backs. So great job by RGV, and so far it's working as they're up 2-0. Oh, great turn.
Contact there, and this one's going to be against RGV as Michael Seaton went down. The second edition of the 2019 405 Derby will take place at Championship Soccer Stadium on Saturday, June 29th, when OCSC plays their rival, the LA Galaxy 2. All kids in attendance receive a free beach towel. For tickets, visit orangecountysoccer.com/promotions. Chance here for Quinn in Orange County. A little over 10 minutes left in this first half.
Well, this game has gone to plan for the home team. 2-0 up. Just 10 minutes left in this first half. A free kick now. They're getting some players forward, but it's in a bit of an awkward position. It's too far for a shot and not much room for a chip.
That one is towards the left side, a chip from Quinn. Forrester tries to pull it down. Chris D'Amato to his left side. The ball goes away, and Orange County will reset. They're so good at home, 3-1-1 this year, and you can just see that level of confidence. And a foul's going to be called against the road team, RGV.
Well, Harry Forrester is a confident man right now. After setting up that second goal, he's taking players on. And for Eric Bird and company, it's going to be hard to keep a track of him.
Forrester, the 28-year-old from England. Coach Cloutier says he's been involved in more than 50% of their goals scored this year. He had such high praise for him, his work ethic, his attitude. He's influenced players like Aiden Quinn, who's more of a spark plug, a lot of energy, a lot of aggression. They kind of have that yin and yang thing going for them. Forrester, calmer, more composed. Quinn, the aggressive, athletic player that's lots of fun to watch.
You know, it's so important when you're building a team to have different ingredients throughout the field. And that's a great example there.
Here's Quinn. It'll be his teammate towards the box. Another opportunity. That one's just a bit wide. We thought OC was about to go up 3-0.
Well, I love those in-swinging free kicks. Hit straight towards the goalkeeper. All you're looking for is a deflection. And the goalkeeper has no idea where the bounce is going to go. Here it comes. Just going past that post.
Looks like that.
Nico Corti breathes a sigh of relief.
Corti making his 4th start this year, and 55% save percentage success rate entering tonight. He started 20 games between the pipes last year for RGV. A 3-time NCAA champion in college at Stanford. So a pretty impressive young soccer career for the 23-year-old Corti. He's going to be tested maybe here, though. Jones, now he pulls back. The dump off to Seaton. Seaton crosses towards the middle. It's cleared out. And RGV does a good job keeping that one in play. On the counter, it's Cabrera. As the whistles have been coming quick, and that is a yellow card. And that one is on Chris D'Amato. That's 3 yellow cards in this first half for Orange County. Maybe the only dark spot for them today.
Well, Daniel Chris D'Amato did the professional foul in soccer. His team was beat on the counter-attack. Here he comes, grabs a hold of the jersey, tries to stop the player. Made no intent for the ball, which is an immediate yellow card in soccer. And did the wise thing to stop the break.
Sure.
But in the end, earned himself the yellow card.
On that instance, the yellow card was well earned, but a smart move, though, for Chris D'Amato. The young player for Orange County making start number 9 this year. Nice defensive play, that back line by OC.
Yeah, they were alive to it. The ball came through to Enriquez. And those center backs closed down quickly.
Foster, quiet first half for him. He's been bottled up well by this back line for Orange County.
Orange County has been defending as a unit. They're pushing the team, the RGV, all the way back now, all the way back to Corti. And the orange line goes right back to the half line here. And they sit quietly and wait for them. And as soon as they come in, they attack.
Could be a free kick coming up as Coronado hit the turf. Alston made a little contact. Kevin Alston getting the start after coming off the bench last week. Actually missed last week's match entirely. His return, though, really helping his team. An early goal for Michael Seaton got Orange County on top. And then a beautiful goal from Darwin Jones off the dandy pass from Harry Forrester. Has a home team leading 2-0. They trail RGV by just a point in the standings. Orange County is 13th in the West. RGV is 10th. Orange County has 4 ties in their past 5 matches. RGV has been playing really well after a slow start. They've only lost 1 time since late March.
Just to give you an idea of the defensive lack of pressure, if you will, by OC, right now, 21 players are in the half of OC right now.
Oh, what a kick off the left foot from Coronado. He bends it in, and RGV is on the board. A big let's go from Robert Coronado.
Wow.
That's his first goal, and it was picture perfect.
Well, one of the downfalls of sitting back too far is that you give up rockets like this. Coronado looking up, got all 10 laces on the ball and hit it right in that top corner. And the penalty was easier to save than that. That was about from 25 yards out, and Coronado buries it and gets this RGV team back in the game with 5 minutes to go in this first half. What a strike.
That's only his second shot the entire season. His first shot and goal, his first goal. And you said it perfectly, Ryan. OC was backing off. They were giving them a little bit of space, and Coronado had to be perfect, but he took advantage.
Yeah, if you don't pressure the ball, things like that will happen. And giving players at this level free shots from no matter what yardage can always create havoc.
Coronado in a really impressive stretch. She had an assist on the first goal for RGV last week to Enriquez, and he gets the first goal today. That's a big boost, a massive boost for the road team as we approach halftime. Let's see what OC does here. Pressure on them a little bit. That second goal even bigger by Darwin Jones.
What a great bit of hold-up play by Michael Seaton. He's just such a good customer on the ball, excellent control, just a physical specimen as well. Makes it so much easier to play around him as he has that ability to maintain control in the last third.
Yeah, that big header earlier off the corner kick from Aiden. Both these teams now have 23 goals this year. That's in the top 5 in the entire league. We thought there'd be a lot of goal scoring tonight. Turns out 2-1, not even halftime yet.
Exactly like we talked about, both teams so offensive oriented. And they have showed up and delivered the goods.
Coronado playing with a ton of confidence. This time he's looking for the far corner.
Great ball.
He is striking it perfectly tonight, Coronado.
Great cross by Coronado.
Still in danger. Foster. Amico on him tightly. And Foster will throw in. Bird. Now it rolls back.
Well, they're trying to take advantage of the big number 21, Ronaldo Pena, with those cross balls.
He's in the middle there. This one is taken by Cabezas, and the defense stops it. Forrester trying to work the counterattack. Physicality has just been so much fun to watch today.
Yeah, both teams getting stuck in the middle. Enriquez just showing that technical ability to hold that ball under pressure.
Here's Bird. Cleared away. Seaton chasing, putting pressure. Enriquez. Now they reset. Cabezas. He reverses field. Foster tried to come down with it and slipped. It's going to be another corner.
Well, the footing across there in that corner seems to be a little bit dodgy, as Foster lost his, and then a missed kick over that left back position by Joe Amico.
Another corner opportunity for RGV as they try to even this one up, heading into halftime.
I'm sure trying to find their big target man, Ronaldo Pena.
Bird to kick. Eric Bird on loan from the Dynamo. Had some injury problems this year. He's looked good so far today, though. The booming right-footed kick headed up in the air by Seaton, and we'll replay it.
Corner kick, part 2.
We've seen Bird go over the top. We've seen him go low on the corner kick. We'll see what he does here now. Bird, try 2. That's up. It's headed by Cabezas. Stays in play, and there'll be a throw-in for RGV. Just 1 minute of stoppage time is added. Jones comes down with it. He gets tangled up on the far side. Ball towards the box. Oh. There's a chance, and McLean all over it as Pena took a crack at it.
Well, that ball was just popping around the box, and it fell to Ronaldo Pena. Here it is again. Ball played inside. Bounces off of Quinn and landed to Pena, who just fired off a rocket. But McLean just smothered it in the end.
Very nearly a heads-up goal there for Pena. McLean was ready for it. Getting close to halftime, another whistle.
Harry Forrester is walking a tightrope here on a yellow card. Got another whistle 5 minutes after the yellow card, and then there's another whistle again.
See if that takes us to halftime.
Referee, I'm sure, using his discretion in the first half, maybe not sending off Forrester, but if that continues, OC can be a man short.
2 goals, 3 yellow cards though for OC. Up in the air, header, it's near the post, and cleared out almost a tying goal as Michael Seaton played Superman there to kick it out of play.
Well, it was the big Kiwi himself, the New Zealander, Kyle Adams, coming up for the dead ball, heading it across the face of the goal, and a great save and a good defensive sequence there by OC.
A couple opportunities for the road team. Let's see if they can finish one here. Here's a chance for Pena. McLean is down by it, and he was able to slide it away. Now some contact, and that will take us to halftime. What a entertaining first half. OC leads 2-1. RGV had a lot of opportunities. The goal came on a beautiful kick from Robert Coronado. This is going to be a lot of fun in the second half as we look at that last save. What a play by McLean, just getting the right hand on it.
Yeah, and also the number 8, Trotter, just kicking it out for safety, but there he is. Michael Seaton opening the scoring tonight with a fantastic header off a corner. And it looks like Jesus Enriquez has to be separated, as there's some words being exchanged by the OC players and the RFG players.
What a fun first half, 2-1. It's going to be a lot of fun in the second. First, we have halftime. Stick with us. When we come back, we got our halftime show.
What makes my famous brisket, chicken marinade, and punch so good? A lemon lime secret ingredient I'm never going to tell. 7-Up. Who's hungry? Do more with 7.
CISOshare is a global cybersecurity program development provider with over 20 years of experience. We believe in building progress-based security programs. It's not just about having documentation in place for compliance. It's about making sure that your documents, technologies, and other aspects of your cybersecurity environment work together as a complete system. CISOshare provides a team of cybersecurity experts, a proven security program methodology, and a security program that can scale and grow with your business. To learn more about cybersecurity, visit CISOshare.com.
What a fun first half. Orange County leading 2-1. They scored their first 2 goals, and then a phenomenal kick off the left foot from Robert Coronado made it a 1-goal halftime score. OSCS group tickets are a great way to enjoy an evening of soccer with your community. Save up to 50% off single game prices when you schedule a group of 10 or more. Ask about game experiences and group leader incentives. Contact us at orangecountysoccer.com. So much fun action over the past week in the USL Championship. Great plays all around. Let's take a minute and recap the best of this past week.
Statesboro, it's like this little oasis of a location.
I think Statesboro loves itself. It's the first thing I would say.
This is a win for the community. Not only are we getting a professional level soccer team, a sport that's loved around the world, but we are now creating an economic development area that's going to have a huge impact on our community and throughout this region.
I'm not surprised, to be honest, that Tormenta was one of the first teams approached when League One came about. I think it was blatantly obvious to everyone that knew anything about American soccer that Tormenta was a force in League Two, and everything from top to bottom was done so professionally that I had a good year in college and I had some other looks, but for me, I wanted to be at Tormenta FC, and I knew there was 10 other guys coming back here that I knew were bought in and they have the same goals that I do.
This is the first step of a very, very, very long journey. This is a league match, and we set some pretty lofty expectations for results this year, did we not? Yeah. Okay?
Getting here, okay, is a good place to be. And now, what you guys need to do is take it that one step further.
Family boys, family, 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 eh?
Come on. Yeah.
Into the box, a strike, and a goal.
That's going to be a lot of fun. New Mexico, Oklahoma City this Wednesday night. The USL Championship continues to grow. You see new teams, more primetime games. What a fun year it's been. Again, 2-1 is the score. Orange County leading at home, but a late goal made it a contest in that first half. Let's look at some news and notes around the league. Ryan Martin taking over as a new head coach for Loudoun United FC. They are abuzz there in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. for their new team. Loudoun United off to a solid start as they continue to grow. Cup craze. What a fun past couple of weeks, past week. 10 USL Championship sides advanced to the 4th round of the Lamar Hunt US Open Cup. That will be June 11th through the 12th. And San Antonio FC and New Mexico United will host EFL Championship side Cardiff City FC. That's on July 13th and July 18th, respectively. Seems like every week, something exciting, something new, some growth is happening in the USL Championship. Some out-of-town scores. Some late games tonight. New Mexico United against OKC Energy. Remember, that's actually on June 5th. That's going to be a fun Wednesday game. Looking at the upcoming Wednesday schedule, Reno 1868 against Phoenix Rising. That will be a competitive match. San Antonio FC against El Paso. Then Sacramento Republic FC against Fresno FC. Another good one. That's July 3rd on ESPN3. Some scores from tonight. Tampa Bay Rowdies, the top team in the league. They've only allowed, the numbers bonkers, 6 goals this year. They lead 2-0 in the second half there. Colorado Springs up 1-0 against Fresno FC. Tulsa leading Austin 2-1. A postponed game there between St. Louis and Memphis. A lot of rain in the Midwest. And then OKC against LA, the Galaxy 2. No score there in the first half. Right now, it's 2-1. Orange County on top of RGV, but a late goal from the Toros has them back in this one. It's going to be a lot of fun. In the second half, we'll set the scene when we come back.
At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more What is ch? Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chickpeas.
Chimichangas.
Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken. I'm pretty sure.
Summer's here. It's the first day of June, and the weather's heating up, and we've had a fun first half. 2-1 is the score. Orange County on top of RGV. Let's have a look at those first half highlights. And Ryan, there are plenty of them. A lot of excitement in that first half. We build it coming in as a matchup of two high-scoring teams, and it's lived up to it.
Yeah, we see here Enriquez cutting inside, laying the ball back for the trailer. It was Bird with a shot, and Quinn turning his back on the referee, calling for a handball and also a yellow card. And then the big Ronaldo Pena with the penalty down the middle, and McLean with the foot save, keeping his team in the game.
That was a big turning point, I think, as it led to this goal only moments later.
And the response by a perfect corner by Quinn and an excellent header by the big Jamaican Michael Seaton, scoring his first header for the season and putting his team on top by a 0-0. There he is, the big number 9.
Aiden Quinn no more for his goal scoring, but that was just a beautiful pass.
Here's Pena now, just shanking his shot a little wide.
Yeah, Pena had some opportunities in that first half. Here was another great chance as Enriquez, who scored a goal last week. And just, again, Patrick McLean, he was all over that first half. That one may not have got in, but still a good play by the goalkeeper.
Well, Enriquez going for the little left foot dink, and McLean, with that confidence being sky high, just parries it wide. And then here's Harry Forrester, just beats his first man, and then a through ball with his left foot. And a simple finish by Mr. Darwin Jones, the other Jamaican. And it's 2-0 OC at home.
Harry Forrester's second assist this year. Jones, goal number 6. Coach talked about it. Coach Cloutier loves the passing ability of Forrester, and we see why right there.
Harry Forrester, so dangerous.
There was a couple opportunities for RGV in this half. This one was a very difficult chance, and it was drilled by Coronado. Beautiful spin off the left foot.
Well, OC going the conservative route and sitting back, and the left back Coronado comes up and fires a scud into the top corner, and that brings the game to 2-1 going into halftime. And RGV will be ruining the penalty.
And that stat's incredible. RGV, 12 shots compared to just 2 for Orange County, but OC made it count. And it shows just how solid this really back line for RGV has been to limit the opportunities in the play of McLean to make things tough between the pipes for Orange County.
RGV using all that possession, 66%, and then OC playing on the counter-attack, getting 2 opportunities and scoring those 2 goals. Very efficient, but a tale of 2 different styles of play. One heavy possession and one playing on the counter.
As we're getting set for the second half, Ryan Beers alongside me is Ryan Davis. We appreciate you tuning in on this Saturday night, the first day in June. Anytime that calendar turns to June, you just feel like, okay, soccer season is in full bloom. We're raring to go. The weather's heating up, and it's that really, really fun time of the season.
Yeah, I mean, summer is here, and the players are ready to go, and soccer is in full swing, like you said. Big tournaments coming up.
Yes.
The Gold Cup between North America and Jamaica and Costa Rica will be hosting the Gold Cup in a couple of weeks' time. They have the South American Cup, of course, in South America with Leo Messi, Brazil, and Chile and Uruguay. So soccer is everywhere on this planet.
And your
during
team,
the summer.
Speaking of all over the place, your team had quite the day as well. For Liverpool.
Well, thank you for saying that, Ray. Liverpool won their 6th European Cup today. And the people in Anfield will be partying till all hours of tonight.
A quick sub for OC to start the second half. Danny Cristamato got the rare start, played well in the midfield. He comes out, and the tall back Hume will check in. Walker Hume, 6'5" from Dallas, Texas. He is a very difficult player to get by, as you see him getting ready to check in as Coach Cloutier goes more for defense with Walker Hume, number 26. Rarely gets a chance to come off the bench. He started all 10 times he's played coming off the bench today. We'll see how he does in the second half.
Yeah, the coach definitely thinking of showing up that back line, bringing Hume in, just to solidify things and try to keep that lead 2-1.
Now remember, Orange County SC will be hosting Club Tijuana's first team, the Cholos from Liga MX, for the international friendly. That's on Thursday, June 27th. That's at 7. Join us as we host our neighbors to the south at Championship Soccer Stadium. Tickets start at $10 and are on sale now at orangecountysoccer.com/promotions. RGV, a late goal getting set for this second half, as we're keeping tabs on subs throughout this second half. We'll see if they're...
Looks like Eric Bird has made an exit.
Isidro Martinez is in. So Isidro Martinez, the 22-year-old from Brownsville, Texas. He's been playing more recently for RGV. A lot of speed, good offensive player checks in. And to counter that, Walker Hume, number 26, 6'5", big backline player. Good at defense, good stopper. as Orange County goes more to protect this 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to protect against Ronaldo Pena, the big, tall center forward. There he is, Pena. And looks like they're going to bring that tall center back to counteract that.
So Martinez in for RGV and Walker Hume in for Orange County. I like that point there, Ryan. You're right. I mean, Pena had some opportunities in that first half. Big defensive player. And now Hume comes in.
Here's the big New Zealander, Adams.
Eric Bird out. Martinez in for RGV. This player substitution, of course, brought to you by Big Ones Inc. 2-1 as we start this second half. Orange County, an early goal from Michael Seaton. Darwin Jones scored later on in that first half. Then a few minutes before halftime, a beautiful kick by Robert Coronado made it a 2-1 score from Championship Soccer Stadium in Irvine, California. Seaton working to that far side. Here's a chance. Jones crossing, keeps it on his foot. The kick, and it's played by that back line by RGV.
Well, desperate defending there by RGV. Fantastic run by Jones, cutting inside on that left foot, and players going to ground just to block that shot.
If you're OC in looking at their strategy for the second half, do you play conservative and just try to maintain this 2-1 lead, or are you going to try to counter like you were in that first half and get maybe a quick goal if you got an opportunity?
I think they're going to play exactly like they did in the first half. Be conservative defensively, sit in their own half, invite the pressure from RGV, and then try to counter-attack with their two quick forwards up top. I just don't see anything changing until RGV can show that they can stop that counter-attack. Because 2 counters, 2 goals, that's efficient for any coach.
2 of the top scoring teams in the USL Championship. They've lived up to it. And here's a chance for a player we haven't called often today, Jerry Von Wolfgang. Usually that's an okay thing for the defender player.
Right, anytime you say that name, you have to say it with some sort of pizzazz, because that is the greatest soccer name there is on the planet. Van Wolfgang. Number 7, anybody, if anybody wants that.
Jerry Von Wolfgang, he sounds like he could maybe be a bass player for like one of those 80s hair metal bands.
Or a superhero.
A superhero as well.
Superhero,
absolutely.
bass player.
Yes.
I like it.
An excellent defensive player. He's done a good job on that near side so far today. Both these teams feeling each other out here to start this second half. Things got a little physical to close out that first half, and we're wondering if that would play into, maybe bleed into the second half a little bit.
Yeah, we saw Jesus Enriquez after that heavy collision with Darwin Jones. Things just seemed to got chippy between Enriquez and the OC players. Looks like they had a heated exchange going into the half. As the big Kiwi Adams clears it out.
Orange County, they're in 13th place in the Western Conference, 1 point behind RGV. OC has tied 4 of their past 5 matches. They've ended in draws. RGV has only lost once since March 29th. They've been playing great soccer. Both these teams did not lose in the month of May.
Good stuff by Harry Forrester. Got in trouble, just spun away from it. Allowed his team to keep possession. It is not easy in the center circle. A lot of bodies, a lot of impact. And to keep possession there is difficult.
Von Wolfgang. Now towards the top. Quinn playing with that yellow card. Orange County picked up 3 in that first half.
Looks like OC are trying to hold some possession of their own, taking their time and knocking it around the back 4.
You caught the halftime show, you saw the stat. RGV had the possession over 70% of the time in that first half.
It looks like Liam Trotter has gone in from that center-back position to a holding midfield position. Looks like they're going to try to funnel the ball through him, which is going to create some offense and some possession of their own.
He's second on the team in assists. Coach Cloutier talks about his great passing ability. Liam Trotter wearing number 8 for OC. Nice pass over the top. Von Wolfgang trying to cross. He's trying to get it to that left foot. Now dumps. It's Seaton, already with 1 goal. Towards the top, Quinn. Now Von Wolfgang. There's not a lot of space to operate against RGV's defense.
Well, good job by RGV to hold their shape. Also, excellent job by OC, taking their time, getting out of tough spaces. As you see Michael Seaton doing that there. There's a lot of patience by the men in orange right now.
They lead 2-1. Goals in the first half from Seaton, number 4 for him. And Darwin Jones, number 6, to lead the team this year. As Orange County disagrees with that call.
Looks like a call against Michael Seaton, the big forward. Referee not liking the intent again.
Harry Forrester, so much praise for him from Coach Cloutier. Talks about how he's the emotional leader of the team. Such a great work ethic. And Adams will let this one roll out of play. Join us Saturday, June 22nd, when the Portland Timbers 2 come to town and take on the OCSC. Pick up a family ticket pack for as little as 40% for 4 tickets. Plus, parking is free at the OC Great Park. Purchase tickets at orangecountysoccer.com/promotions. Portland Timbers 2 in Orange County, 2 West Coast teams, always a lot of fun. This has been a good one as well, as OC is looking for revenge. Last year, despite that incredible season, the best record in the Western Conference, they lost twice to RGV.
Yeah, RGV has had their number. Looks like they're going to try to exact some revenge on them tonight. Up 2-1, at one time up 2-0 if you're just joining us. And now the game still hangs in the balance at 2-1.
RGV has a winning record all time against OC. As Walker Hume, first time coming off the bench this year, plays it past the sideline.
What a great job by Joe Amico and Leonardo da Silva keeping Malik Foster quiet on this right-hand side.
They've hardly called Leonardo's name. That's a good thing. If you're a defensive player, it means you're not getting beat, you're not getting pressured.
That's right.
He and Walker Hume are quite the back line. Hume 6'5", Leonardo 6'2". Both of them over 200 pounds, physical players. One of the big strengths for this Orange County team. Here comes OC on the counter. What's been the difference for them? I mean, the first half, it was Orange County hardly touching it, although they had the 2 goals, and now they've really controlled the pace.
I think Liam Trotter moving up into that position in midfield really has helped out. He demands the ball, and when he gets the ball, he's so good at moving the ball around. It just gives them such confidence when they do have possession.
Andrew Samuels took it away and then was bumped by Wolfgang. Yeah, Trotter, another big body back there, and you're right, that does add extra pressure as you see him chase down the RGV player.
He is on the ball, just such a calm influence in the center circle, forming a nice partnership here with Aiden Quinn.
About 10 minutes in, neither team making a lot of noise here in the second half. After RGV, the stats incredible. They had 12 shots in that first half compared to 2 for Orange County. OC made them count though and lead 2-1.
I think that's the reason you're as a coach, you would make a change like that, though. A team having 12 shots on you in the first half is a little bit scary, as you would say.
Sure.
So pushing Liam Trotter into that defensive midfield position and bringing Mike Hume on to reassure that back line is just a great move by the coach.
The speedy Malik Foster, offsides.
Go to ESPN.com now and click Call for your play.
Cries from the bench, from the RGV benches, for them to start pressing again. Too much possession for this OC team, starting to dictate the game.
They've controlled the ball in this second half. Times on their side. A win would be huge. That would catapult, depending on what everybody else does, Orange County into the top 10 in the Western Conference as they continue to make their climb up the standings. Both these teams sluggish starts, and they've been playing solid over the past couple of months.
You know, when there's so much roster turnover, it takes a time for a team to start gelling together. And these two teams are now starting to make their moves. And the Western Conference being so tight as it is, things can change so quickly.
As the whistle stops play, we got a sub coming in, and of course, player substitutions brought to you by Big Ones Inc. And this is what we talked about in the top. The leading goal scorer for RJV, Michael Salazar, is checking in.
Well, the Belizean has 7 goals already this season, and he is looking to try and get his team back into it. They're down 2-1, and the coach goes to his trump card to try to even the score.
Salazar 2 goals last week against San Antonio. He's red hot. We'll see how he plays here in the second half as Cabrera is bumped. And what do you think of course we don't know everything, the strategy is there from Coach Echeverria. You have this player that's playing incredible soccer, and you decide to have him come off the bench. And right now, I guess, he would be even more effective with everybody else tired. But what do you think the thought is there?
I think number 21, Ronaldo Pena, maybe justified to have some minutes this week, and I think the coach rolled the dice to see how it worked. They attacked in the air with cross balls with Pena there. Now that Mike Hume has come in, the 6'5" center back, maybe they're now going to use the quick Salazar and keep the ball on the ground, change the tactic up a little bit, and try to create some havoc in that center back area. So I think to start off with giving Pena some minutes and now changing up the tactics to bring Salazar on.
Yeah, Pena, Bird, Juan David Cabezas, all players from loan from Houston Dynamo. And Bird and Pena are both off now. And Michael Salazar, 7 goals this year, 2 in their last match against San Antonio, is on. He had 3 goals earlier this year against LA Galaxy, 2 he can score quickly. Here's a chance for Orange County. And a beautiful save by Corti.
Wow. Do not blink, because Michael Seaton will be on you in a flash. That rolled back, and the center back was in trouble in a hurry. The big number 9 closed down and just couldn't get past McLean, who made another excellent stop with his feet to keep OC's lead at 2-1.
Orange County had a chance to really give what would have been a huge blow there. And RGV keeps this at a 2-1 score. This might be another chance here. Working on the sideline. Samuels draws contact. Let's have a look at that again. As a chance for Michael Seaton.
Fuin Mayor just shrugged aside by Seaton, and Seaton tried to just toe poke it past the keeper, but McLean, sorry, it was Nico Corti with a magnificent save with his feet.
Corti, save number 8 this year. That one's huge. It keeps it 2-1. Corti, the 23-year-old, lot of potential. King speaks very highly of him. Talked about it earlier, an incredible keeper in college at Stanford. Here's another shot in the box and offsides. It's a call. Crowd doesn't like it. I think that's correct, though. The Sports Clips 5-game flex plan is the perfect ticket program for your busy schedule. You choose the matchups you want to see for the schedule that works for you. Plans start at just $95 per seat. Pick one up at orangecountysoccer.com. RGV on the counterattack. And a whistle stops play.
Looks like it's another offside call, this time against Jesus Enriquez.
That's the official. Whistles Enriquez. It was a back and forth first half. OC got up 2-0, but RGV, controlling the time of possession, was able to get a late goal to make it 2-1. And we thought we'd see the same thing here in the second, but so far, neither team has found their footing. Few opportunities as we're over 15 minutes into the second half. And the score remains the same as it was at halftime. Orange County, 1 point behind RGV in the standings. A physical first half. Orange County had 3 yellow cards. There was some pushing and shoving before halftime. Both these teams have cleaned it up here in the second. And now on the run. Foster has open near side. Let's see if they go to him. Solid defense by Orange County. Here's an opportunity. And played well by the home team in orange.
Excellent recovery by OC. It was a lovely through ball by Isidro Martinez onto the on-running Michael Salazar, but the OC backline closed down in a hurry. And it just shows how effective they have been today defensively.
RGV playing with a little more urgency now. Still time. A lot of time left to go. Ooh, contact in midfield as Von Wolfgang tried to hurdle number 13, Wilmer Cabrera.
Von Wolfgang, looks like he was using one of his superpowers at that moment. I got whistled for it.
The first contact we've seen in the second half. Now things start to get more physical. It's more of what we were expecting between these two teams.
Referee Ismail Pekmic has had quite a busy day today with the whistle blowing on an average every 30 seconds. I'm kidding. But a number of yellow cards brandished so far.
A really fun soccer match. Two teams that will be battling most likely for postseason play. A beautiful kick over top, and the captain, Adams, will give way to the goalkeeper, Corti.
Well, just to let you guys know, Kyle Adams, being a New Zealander, his team, his cricket team, New Zealand, played in the Cricket World Cup today, and they beat Sri Lanka, so I'm sure Mr. Adams will call his family at home and celebrate tonight, because cricket is very popular in those parts.
They play on the sideline, yes, so New Zealand, South Africa, India, Pakistan. Those are the big four cricket. Am I close to the top ones?
Yes, Australia.
Okay, Australia.
Huge. England. The West Indies, which is the Caribbean.
Maybe a chance for Seton in Orange County here. Seton trying to turn the field. Out to Jones. It's cleared nicely, yes.
Oh, what a touch.
Here comes a counter. Hume was waiting for it as he sniffed it out. And now Van Wolfgang's got space as we go back and forth. On the far side, it's Jones. Showing off the speed. In the box. A shot knocked away by Adams.
Well, Darwin Jones just overran that one, and the ball ended up behind him. He couldn't find it. By the time he did, the keeper and the center backs were closing in. But this game can change in a flash. These two teams are so offensive oriented, so quick up front.
We've mentioned it a couple times. Top 10, both these teams are in scoring. Entering today, RGV was tied for 5th. Orange County was tied for 8th. They score a lot of goals. 3 combined that first half. Saw the tempo pick up there for a moment. Might be a preview of what we're going to see throughout these next 20 minutes or so. The dump off. Here's Jones. working on Coronado. Towards the middle of the field, just past Michael Seaton as he beat the defender.
A great cross by Darwin Jones there. Couldn't find Seaton. An excellent read there by...
He tried to touch to Forrester, and it's stolen by RGV.
It was Juan Cabezas, the number 25, with a good read. OC is now pushing up a little higher now than they did in the first half. No longer sitting back and inviting pressure. They're now pushing forward, trying to pressure this RGV team in their own half a little more.
Trotter. They're trying to get it to Wolfgang with some speed. He couldn't quite break away. Jones does take it away momentarily, and RGV back with it.
Excellent patience by Fuenmayor.
Coronado with that late goal score in the first half. Made this one interesting entering halftime.
Tell you what, this kid Martinez, number 30, who has come on at halftime for RGV, is playing in that deep position where Bird was playing in the first half and is showing a lot of promise with his passing range.
Yeah, Cedro Martinez, he wears number 30 for RGV. That's Forrester there for OC. Here's Quinn, second leading scorer. Quinn, met by Coronado. And this could be a second yellow card on Quinn. Will the official draw it? I think he will. That is going to be number 2 on Aiden Quinn. What a turn of events. The second leading scorer for OC is out. And they will play with a man down.
Well, this game has just turned. Aiden Quinn loses possession and then lunges in on Coronado. And referee Ismail Pekmich goes straight to the pocket. And what was a hard given first yellow card in the first 2 minutes has now resulted in a second yellow for Aiden Quinn. And now he has got red carded, and OC, who's up 2-1, now find themselves with 35 minutes to go, down a man.
Crowd gives Aiden Quinn a nice round of applause, well-deserved, an aggressive player, one of their best goal scorers, but now they have to play without him, and like you said, down a man. 2 unlucky cards, too. The first one was a handball that he tried to get away from, could not. In that one, he was going for the tackle and just got a little too over-aggressive.
The second one, I can see where the referee will understand it's too aggressive. The attack was wrong. But the first one, he turned his back on the ball. His hand was to his side. The penalty was given. That was harsh in itself. And then to give a yellow card. Yeah. Aiden Quinn is going to consider himself an unlucky man tonight.
So let's see how Orange County reacts. And I guess, Ryan, take us into maybe the mindset of a soccer player on this Orange County team. You just lost one of your best players, and now you're down a guy as you work your way towards the back half of the second half.
Yeah, so now they were playing counterattack so well, and they had more possession in the second half. Look for it to go back to the first half, giving up a little more possession to RGV because they have the extra man, and then pulling somebody like a Harry Forrester deeper to play alongside Liam Trotter in that holding midfield position. So the formation is probably going to change a little bit, where you have to pull one of the attacking midfielders, if you will, back into that defensive midfield to play alongside Trotter just to finish out the game.
And a sub coming up for Orange County. We'll get you that information in just a second. They lead 2-1. But it hangs in the balance. Now they're down a player. This one's headed back. And McLean, who's not really been tested so far in the second half, will take all the time he can here. Check out the new OCSC merchandise arrivals for 2019, including new authentic jerseys players are wearing by Adidas at orangecountysoccer.com. OC trying to turn it. Good pressure from RGV on that far sideline. Orange County playing with 10 men after 2 yellow cards on Aiden Quinn. RGV trying to take advantage and even this one. Ball in the box. Enriquez, the moves, the shot. McLean plays it perfectly.
Great recovery by McLean, and what a great bit of footwork there by Enriquez on that left-hand side. Here he is coming in, fancy footwork, goes to his left, tries to tuck it in, and McLean closing on the angle quickly and plucking the ball out of the air.
What a night for McLean, and a bit of a redemption evening for him after giving up the goal in bonus time last week. And it was just a tough play as LA Galaxy 2 was able to even that one up. He's been fantastic tonight. As we got a sub for Orange County, Jerry Von Wolfgang will check out. And number 19, Giovanni Ramos-Godoy will check in. Maybe a defense for offense sub move a little bit here when you're down a player?
I think they're going to keep the speed with Godoy. He's a quick player, still creative, just a bit of fresh legs.
Sure.
But yeah, they're going to definitely have to drop someone back to help out Mr. Liam Trotter. But it seems to be an even swap here with these two players. We'll see the position that Godoy picks up, whether it's going to be deeper or he's going to just continue to play alongside.
And Wolfgang, greeted by his teammates and coaching staff. He's played 12 games for this team. He started each of those, so really clean first half. Now he gives way to Godoy for these final 20 minutes. Are the near sideline. Leonardo, not a lot of action for him today.
Well, the big Brazilian just got up and let his presence be felt. That is a big body.
6'2", he and Walker Hume combined to be, if you add their two heights together, I guess 12'7".
What a player, huh?
If they're on each other's shoulders, you're not getting past that. 6'2" and 6'5" on that back line. More of a basketball starting backcourt.
Yes.
And now you bring in Godoy, a good defensive player and passer. Darwin Jones battling for the ball on the far side. He loses it past the sideline. Coronado will throw in. Robert Coronado, his first goal of the year. It was a highlight goal, 25 yards out with the left foot, bended it perfectly on the upper right part of the net.
Very possible one of the USL goals of the week.
Sure.
It was absolutely spectacular by Coronado, the left back.
It was a big boost for RGV. Nobody scored in the second half, though. It's still 2-1. I feel like, as a fan, you're just waiting for that big strike from one of these teams. It's been building. The tension continues to rise. We work towards the back part of the second half.
RGV just still taking their time, being patient in possession. Still have a long time to go. 18 minutes is an eternity in soccer. Just no panic setting in.
Big booming kick to the far side of the field.
That was well done by Mr. Alston, reading the play and heading it back to McLean. Taking the sting out of the situation.
Now McLean, the 30-year-old from Los Angeles, hometown kid, takes some time. He had a clean sheet 2 starts ago against San Antonio.
With OC down a man and up 2-1, they will have no problem playing the ball back to McLean every opportunity that's given.
Adams saved a potential chance there for Orange County. You see the notification, Orange County playing with 10 men. After Aiden Quinn, one of their best goal scorers. He's got a goal in each of the team's past 2 matches. Picked up his second yellow card, and this one is just played out. Ramos Godoy defending well.
Andrew Samuels was well covered by Godoy, and the former Rowdies U23 player doing an excellent job making sure he was not dispossessed.
This OC crowd has been into it the entire night. It's been a beautiful night. at Championship Park in Irvine, California. We are pleased you've joined us this evening. A fun match. 2-1 Orange County on top. Lots of action that first half. And now the storyline. Can OC hold on to this 2-1 lead down a man here in the second?
Oh, great touch by Coronado, but well read by Alston. Just lovely quick interplay when the ball goes on that wing where Coronado is situated. But Alston, being that savvy veteran, reading it well.
Looking over the defense. Drawing out the play is Fumayayor. Now a battle for it near the sideline. And it's touched out by Amico.
Well, the Jamaican Messi, not so Messi like tonight. He's been heavily hounded by Amico and company. RGV will be desperate to get him going.
Malik Foster now playing away from the ball as that one goes across the field. RGV reverses. Enriquez. They've tried to find Malik Foster, nicknamed the Jamaican Messi, wearing number 9 for RGV on that right side. Let's see if that's where it goes here. Foster misplaced it a bit.
Heavy touch by Foster.
Forster just clears it away, milking that clock.
It is a long road when you're down to 10 men. And especially at the 76th minute, players are getting fatigued, just looking for a breath of fresh air, so hence the reason for the long kicks up forward.
You're here, Coach Echeverry pleading for his team, saying give it everything you got. I'm sure Coach Cloutier for Orange County feels the same way. Hot night. A lot of movement in this one. Both teams very physical, as you see there. Adams collides with Seaton, and Seaton's whistle. He doesn't like it. And that is a yellow card on Michael Seaton.
Well, it was Jamaican on New Zealander as Michael Seaton just clatters into Kyle Adams, and a well-earned yellow card for the big number 9.
Yellow card number 5 for Orange County today. That's a first for Seaton. As RGV has a sub, Foster. We've talked about him. Malik Foster is going to check out. And Camilo Monroy, he hasn't played since June 1st. Good passer, though. Lots of speed. Is checking in.
Yeah, Foster's had a quiet night on that right-hand side, so excellent decision by Coach Echeverry, bringing in some fresh legs, some fresh ideas. This number 7 looks nimble and quick.
They haven't played since May 1st. A chance here for RGV. Working with it is Monroy, who just checked in. Nice pass down towards the box. Hume played it out. He goes down. Reversing field is RGV as it goes out of play. And the officials will stop things here. Michael Seaton was going to be subbed out for. Domasenio was going to check in, but now we'll see what happens here as Walker Hume is holding that right ankle.
Well, it was a lovely bit of play by Monroy coming in on that right-hand side.
So look at that replay. Walker Hume was defending it, and it looks like he just rolled that right ankle maybe.
No matter what sport you play, you roll your ankle, you're going to be down for a while. And off goes the cleats, which means they're going to have to get personal with that ankle.
OSCS group tickets are a great way to enjoy an evening of soccer with your community. Save up to 50% off single game prices when you schedule a group of 10 or more. Ask about game experiences and group leader incentives. Contact us at orangecountysoccer.com. Coach Cloutier to get back into it. RGV trying to tie it. It's stolen away.
Joe Amico has been lights out at that left back.
Amico, a chance here. It's Michael Seaton. He sizes up the defense. At the top, it's Godoy.
Amico just picking the pocket of Monroy and starting a counter-attack for OC. Gives them a chance to have some possession, not just sit back and defend with their 10 men.
As Jones tried to play it out. Looks like Hashimoto might check in here. We're waiting to see who, though, as he's up and ready to play.
Just judging from the injury from Walker Hume. I'm sure the doctors will decide.
Corner coming up here. A chance for Orange County. Towards the box. A chance here. Misplayed. An opportunity with the left foot. Jones misses just wide.
Well, Godoy miskicked the ball and it landed straight for Darwin Jones. And on his favorite left foot, just couldn't finish it.
Hume, after adjusting the shoe, seems to be fine. That was a big play for Orange County to be able to keep the ball on that offensive end for a little bit as Hume got things adjusted.
Correct, center back was off the field.
Yeah.
Valuable minutes tick by.
See him running out there, number 26.
Fuenmayor has had a lot of possession at the center back position. Very comfortable on the ball.
Here's Samuels, more active half. Now Monroy. Fuenmayor. Here's Adams. Martinez. Cabezas. Fuenmayor outside the box with the left foot over the top. And OC played it well. That was a beautiful pass from Fuenmayor.
Well, it was danger down on that left-hand side again. It was Coronado, the left back, overlapping. He's dangerous on that possession on that side. And another tantalizing cross.
Joe Amico got his head in there and knocked it out, but a chance here, a corner kick for RGV. Samuels. Martinez tries to cross.
Great control by Martinez.
Amico was waiting for it. Now Orange County, what a pass up the field. Played down by Godoy. Forrester, beautiful kick to get to Godoy.
Oh, beautiful by Samuels. Just dinked it over the on-running Godoy and took the pressure right out of the situation.
RGV. Uh-oh, here's a chance. Monroy on that right side with space. He sets up in the middle. Waiting for it, though, was Leonardo. And it's knocked out by McLean. This one is wide. What a defensive set for the home team, Orange County.
Wow, we're trying to catch our breaths here as McLean is letting his defense hear it.
McLean is fired up, and he should be. He's had a spectacular evening.
And OC survive.
I'm going to guess RGV will have a few more shots, though. That won't be the last defensive stand OC needs to make if they want to win this one. They gave up a 2-1 lead late last week to LA Galaxy 2 and ended in a draw. OC trying not to make that mistake again. And McLean that time getting some revenge. Beautiful
So Monroy starting down the right-hand side, squares it across, Salazar with the shot. Excellent defending in the end. And another header by Enriquez. And the ball goes across the face of the goal. And McLean is begging his defenders to get in the way.
Patrick McLean has had some beautiful saves tonight. His team is still up 2-1. So Vincius Domasenio will check in.
Leading the field, number 9, Michael.
He comes in for Michael Seaton, who will get a nice round of applause. Seaton had that early goal 9 minutes in. He shows his appreciation for the home OC team.
What a luxury to replace Michael Seaton with Vinicius. Excellent player, the Brazilian.
Tons of speed, Vinicius. 2 goals this year. Seaton, he checks out. Scored goal number 4. As OC tries to close this one out, Michael Seaton, a round of applause for him. High fives and hugs from the coaching staff.
I can guarantee you this, the back four for RGV just breathed a huge sigh of relief as Michael Seaton walked off.
He's been all over the field today, one of his better games of the season, and a big one. Orange County, which has been so good at home this year, already 3 wins. Trying to protect Championship Park. An active crowd all night long. They've been into it from the start. And now OC tries to reward them with a victory. RGV has tested them in these past couple minutes.
Great change of play by Fuenmayor. Fine Coronado on that left-hand side.
Coronado in the box, crosses over, booted out, and a whistle. This will go against Coronado.
In the end, excellent defending by OC. Just getting in the way of that, the on-rushing Coronado, and in the end, the left back showed his frustration and pushed Kevin Alston to the ground.
As Alston looks like he'll be okay, just taking a second to get up. Orange County SC will be hosting Club Tijuana's first team, the Cholos from Liga MX, for an international friendly on Thursday, June 27th at 7 in the evening. Join us as we host our neighbors to the south at Championship Soccer Stadium. Tickets start at $10 and are on sale now at orangecountysoccer.com/promotions. All right, so if you're RGV right now in this team, you got to be thinking desperation at this point with just 3 minutes left in regular pay.
You're going to have to just roll the dice and push more players up. And here comes the long balls now. Fuenmayor up to Salazar.
The exact same position Orange County was in last week, leading 2-1 late against LA Galaxy 2. A late goal tied it. It was a draw. Orange County trying to pick up the victory here tonight as Godoy goes down.
Beautiful bit of skill by Godoy, surrounded by 3 RGV shirts and getting out of jail for free.
Aiden Quinn, a pair of yellow cards. He picked up his second one about 15 minutes ago, 15, 20 minutes. Orange County's been playing down a man and they still lead 2-1. A phenomenal night from Patrick McLean, and we'll see what this call is. 12 shots in that first half for RGV. We'll get another corner kick here from RGV. The OCSC corner kick is fueled by Shell Fuel Rewards. Text now to 83835 to download the app and begin saving on fuel. Appreciate Shell Fuel. They sponsor all corner kicks for Orange County.
Here's the problem though. You take off your target man in Ronaldo Peña, the tall target man. You have a smaller Michael Salazar, and now you want him to play a game that he's not used to. You're kicking the ball up long, and the number 17 is just not used to that type of game.
We've hardly mentioned Michael Salazar, the leading goal scorer. He wears number 17 for RGV. He came in about midway through this second half to give them a boost off the bench. Been quiet so far. Orange County's done a good job keeping tabs of him. That's Salazar right there. So you know he's going to be thinking goal here, trying to even it up. Jones pushing up the floor, or up the field rather. The crowd wanted some sort of infraction. They don't get it.
The referee was not buying it. Darwin Jones surging forward, but went to ground too easily as Monroy uses his skill here.
Monroy, he's got a lightning rod off the bench, and that's going to be a whistle. As everybody converges. We'll see what the officials do as they sort things out. That's a yellow card. It's on Amico. That's only his first one. There are now 4 players out there right now for Orange County that have 1 yellow card.
Joe Amico was left for dead and just comes in from behind. And in a lot of leagues, that will be the last tackle he would have had for the night. That is a red card tackle, and he has to count his blessings for only getting a yellow.
This late too, that would have put Orange County down 2 players. That's tough to hold even on to a 1-goal lead with moments away with just when you're down 2 players.
They would have been on the ropes for the last 2 minutes. But referee Peckmich has been very kind in just brandishing the yellow there.
4 bonus minutes. Here's Martinez, the 22-year-old. This might be the best chance they get over these final minutes. Martinez bends it, left side. It's kicked towards the right post and played out by Leonardo.
Wow. Excellent service by Martinez to the last post. It is played back across the 6-yard box. And Orange County just got on their knees and prayed for that one to go out for a corner kick.
Martinez in the middle. Headed out by Orange County. We'll have our man of the match afterwards. Still about 3 minutes left to play. RGV trying to stay ahead of Orange County in the standings. If OC can win, they take 3 points and they go up over RGV and they make their way into the top 10 in the Western Conference. These teams only separated by a point. They've played like it, back and forth the entire night. And now OC trying to hold on. RJV a chance, and it's cleared out.
OC have done such a good job clogging that middle, with the exception of the Coronado goal in the first half. They've done such a good job getting on the ball and making life so difficult for RGV.
Towards the middle, Walker Hume was waiting for it. Played behind his back, it's Forrester. Forrester on the run with it. He plays it ahead. Here's a chance for OC. In the open field, on the right side. The kick, and it's rolled up by Corti. It wasted a lot of time, though, for Orange
Wonderful
County.
play by Forrester, just so composed in the open field, slipping it to the Brazilian Vinicius. And looks like he slipped and fell with his shot, as Darwin Jones is going to take a yellow card.
And that is number 2 on Jones.
In the 92nd minute, I think coaches lose years of their life when players make decisions like this, as Darwin Jones pulls a player from behind. Yep, there it is.
Oh, man.
That makes it so easy for the referee. And there can be no surprise.
Orange County, they played great outside of the 6 yellow cards today. They lead the USL Championship in that category. Jones is out. They're down 2 players. Still 90 seconds left.
Not only that, if they get out of here, the next game they play, they're out without 2 of their very good offensive stars in Darwin Jones and Aiden Quinn.
Their leading scorers, Quinn and Jones, 6 and 5 goals apiece this year.
But this is not over yet. Still 1 or 2 more plays left in it, as Martinez sets up for another delivery.
What a match it's been. Action in the first half. And now, Orange County, down a pair of players, tries to hold on. Martinez, the kick, up in the air. Hume, 6'5", goes up. It's down, a chance. It was Enriquez, and McLean pulls it down.
Wow, Enriquez did everything right. But in the end, McLean, who started this match in glory, is going to finish it in glory. The penalty save, and now has the ball in his hands in the dying embers of this game.
Potentially redemption for Patrick McLean. RGV's gonna have 1 more shot here though, with OC only playing 9 men. A pair of red cards. RGV's gonna have 1 more shot. Can they tie it? Enriquez.
Look at Enriquez, look at that agility.
He battles. The physicality with Forrester. It's knocked back. Adams, the captain.
Samuels.
RGV.
Eventually that ball is going to have to get into that box.
This is going to be their last shot here. Up in the air. McLean pulls it in. And that could do it. Patrick McLean. Huge in these final minutes.
Well, McLean has been confident since minute 2 after that penalty. And that was another confident save.
The officials are going to let it keep going, though, as Orange County didn't get it past midway. They kick towards the box, up in the air.
It's Cabezas looking for a shot.
Nicely
Desperate
played.
attempt.
The coaches are pleading for it to be time. The players want it to be time. The officials will have the final say. Adams gets to it quickly. And now the officials blow play dead. That will do it. Orange County falls to their knees, exasperated, but earn this one down 2 men. Former teammates and Coach Cloutier and Coach Echeverry congratulate each other. What a night here in Irvine, California.
Well, Ryan, I'm tired just sitting down here watching these guys play. What a game.
An incredible game, and our man of the match has to be Michael Seaton. He's the tonight's body armor man of the match. Michael Seaton got that early goal, and he put Orange County on top 1-0.
The big man, the big Jamaican, setting the tone early, bringing his team, giving them the lead. A fantastic header, a towering header from a peach of a cross by Aiden Quinn.
Orange County wins 2-1. We'll come back and recap it on ESPN3.
You give them an inch, they will take a mile. Just like that. Goal! Orange County. Oh, it's a world-class goal from Orange County.
Hey, what do you think that sign says?
Eat more What is Well, it's the start of a word. Something like eat more cheese or eat more chili.
Chocolate. Eat more chocolate.
No, it's chowder.
Chickpeas.
Chimichangas.
Cheesecake.
Chewing gum. It could be chewing gum.
That's not how you spell chicken. I'm pretty sure.
CISOshare is a global cybersecurity program development provider with over 20 years of experience. We believe in building progress-based security programs. It's not just about having documentation in place for compliance. It's about making sure that your documents, technologies, and other aspects of your cybersecurity environment work together as a complete system. CISOshare provides a team of cybersecurity experts, a proven security program methodology, and a security program that can scale and grow with your business. To learn more about cybersecurity, visit CISOshare.com.
Orange County victorious. The fans were in it from the beginning as they beat RGV in a phenomenal match by a 2-1 final, playing down 2 men as they closed it out. Let's go ahead and look at the full-time highlights brought to you by 7-Up. Do more with 7-Up.
Well, it all started early. A penalty call in the opening minutes of this game as Aiden Quinn was given a yellow card, and a fantastic save by Patrick McLean against Ronaldo Peña's penalty. Then a corner kick by Quinn and a commanding header by Michael Seaton to give the OC, the home team, a 1-0 lead. And then Enriquez with a left foot dink and another save by McLean, keeping that lead at 1-0. And then a through ball by Harry Forrester, and the Jamaican Darwin Jones gives OC a commanding 2-0 lead with 2 counter-attacks and another goal. And then the goal of the night, the left back Coronado getting all his laces on this one. And you will see that on the USL highlight reel this week to get his team back in it. A scud from 25 yards out. McLean, no chance.
McLean was phenomenal tonight, but that one was impossible to stop.
Couldn't stop it. And here comes Seaton again. And this time an excellent save by Corti, using his feet. But Seaton has been problems all night for this RGV defense. And then Quinn with a yellow card early in the game, now get a second yellow for the lunge. And the midfielder and OC down to 10 men. Now Monroy on the right-hand side, squared it across, Salazar looking for the equalizer. Enriquez with the header, and McLean with another save to protect this 2-1 lead, and he is fired up as the OC team looking for a win, and Michael Seaton with the man of the match as Orange County takes it home by 2-1.
It was great seeing Patrick McLean being so excited after this one, and he earned it. 23 shots, 7 on target, and McLean stopped 6 of them tonight. He was a beast between the pipes, helping OC get that 2-1 win.
But just looking at OC's tackling, 5 yellow cards, 2 red cards. They did everything they could to protect this lead, and in the end, it paid off.
Yeah, we'll have to see going forward how big of a loss it is. Darwin Jones picking up the red card, as did Aiden Quinn, their 2 top goal scorers. We look at the save of the game, brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, CISO Share, as the save of the game was by Patrick McLean, and he looked great tonight.
Yeah, he read the penalty perfectly, and Ronaldo Pena was blushing all the way back to center field.
A big win for Orange County. They take it 2-1 over RGV. And a phenomenal night for soccer from Irvine. We saw 7 cards, 2 red, 5 yellow for Orange County. A litany of shots on goal and shots for RGV, but OC held them off.
Yeah, an excellent defensive performance by OC. They did everything they could to protect those 2 goals. But their 2 forwards, Michael Seaton and Darwin Jones, came up trumps and finished off their chances beautifully.
What a night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to our production crew, did a great job. For Ryan Davis, I'm Ryan Pierce. We'll talk with you next time on ESPN3.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.